Hey guys, thanks for all of the support ever since I posted the last two videos. I got messages from people who I hadn't talked to in years. I didn't even know that you guys still watch my videos, trying to make me feel better and so on. It did make a difference because I realized how many people care about me and how much support I'm getting, so to speak. I do have to say that 99% of you have no idea what I'm going through, which is good really, because it means that you never went through this kind of pain and that you've possibly never been in love. 99% of the guys have basically no idea what I'm going through and they're giving me incredibly bad advice. One guy in the comments did understand it, and also vandalism of veganism. I really enjoyed talking to him. He gets it. Whereas the women completely understood what I'm going through and could help me, especially one woman who I'm very thankful to. You were giving me advice from the Red Pill community, which I've already said is absolute bullshit. Such as you're gonna come stronger out of this. Okay, how on earth does that make sense? When you are hurt, it's the same as somebody physically stabbing you. If you've been stabbed over the years many times, and then you meet somebody like Demon who completely crushes and destroys you, which again, you don't understand, and that's good. You've never been through that kind of relationship, abuse, torture. And then, of course, you naturally put everything. When you're working at like 30% capacity, you're kind of drained, and there's no substance left in life lacking substance. Then, of course, when that also fails, you're completely crushed, and everything is just black, of course. To tell me then that I'm gonna be stronger is bullshit, because imagine being stabbed and then just bleeding out, and then you're like completely slashed, and you're completely drained. You know, it feels the same way, and that's just something that you can't relate to. So of course it transforms you for life, and there were some guys who sort of understood that part, but then you give me even worse advice and say that I should now spend some months or a year alone and work on myself, which is the worst advice you can give to somebody in my situation. The only thing you want in this situation is to be with other women, and that's not rebounding or some bullshit, and that's not necessarily something intimate, but of course you need physical contact. You need to somebody actually show you that you care and that they love you and so on. It's the only way you can in any way feel better. There is nothing else. If I went somewhere and lived in some woods or whatever, in a city, you feel just as alone there anyway, and tried to work on myself, which again is another stupid topic, you completely go crazy. You don't understand how you feel then. It's just like I was going in circles, you know. I don't even want to say what I was saying, but it was just like there's no other way. It's just like you get to a point where you're going completely nuts basically if you don't have any human contact, and especially from women. All that you want in this kind of situation is contact. That's it. It's just the opposite of what you tell me. From what I understand and believe, you guys giving me this advice, I think that you were hurt by a woman, maybe your first love or crush as a teenager. Then you watch videos by these stupid guys who grow up in cities, only meet toxic women, saying all women are gonna use you, all they want is money, attention, blah blah blah, thinking that that's the woman's nature, that they can't actually love, which is absolute bullshit, because I already know from experience that that's not true. I just got really unlucky the last two times, unfortunately, and maybe usually it's gonna be like that. But of course, they make these red pill videos about women. They don't know shit about women. They only know shit about toxic women. Then you learn from them and give me the same fucking stupid advice. And to give this kind of shit advice to somebody in my situation is horrible. So I hope that if somebody out there ever goes through something like that and really realize the actual pain that you feel, always message me. I'll call you right away and I'll talk to you, because I now understand the actual perspective and what to do in these kind of situations, and not any of this red pill shit, which will only destroy you even more. Yeah, horrible. For example, we rely on food to stay alive, and this could be called an addiction, just like you call being with a woman, but it's part of our nature. We die without it. We can't be fully happy without women, and vice versa. So of course you shouldn't be alone after a breakup. Of course not. It's just the worst thing you can do. It's the same as saying it's the same as going without food. It just makes no sense. If you were starved, and that's actually what hospitals think you should do with people. I've talked about this in a video with people who've had anorexia, is to basically starve them even more. And it's the same kind of logic you guys promote when it comes to relationships. One thing I realized about myself, because I was going into very deep thoughts and I was talking to people all the time. I've been with subscribers every day ever since this happened, and I'm super thankful to all of you and everybody I've been calling with. This is the first day that I've been alone ever since it happened, because I wanted to see how I'm gonna feel. And the thing that I realized is that I trust everybody too much, but I realize that I will never change. I realize how many times I've been fucked over, backstabbed and betrayed by my subscribers, meeting people and then they talk shit about me a month later, backstabbing me, using me for views, using me to get subscribers, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram and so on, when I link their stuff, because I trust them and think they're friends. When I meet subscribers, I feel like I'm meeting friends, and people use me all the time. And I realized that even though this thing with Catherine happened, I'll still always trust women, because I can't change it. I realize I can't. I literally can't. Like, I think that the reason I do this deep down is because I really want to see if somebody actually loves me and cares about me. So I trust them completely. And I've been fucked over so many times, but I realize I can't change it. It's impossible. And I don't even necessarily want to anyway. I don't want to be suspicious with a partner or so-called friends, like even people who I meet now. I just always see the best in people. I always think they're not gonna fuck me over, and I get hurt incredibly if they do fuck me over. But it seems like I will never learn from it. Yeah. That's one thing that came out of this, at least. This is something I learned about myself.
Look into tomorrow, and I see tomorrow is so far and I no longer wanna find